He's muted. Well, it might help if I actually unmute my mic. Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing tonight? We are here for some open lines. We're going to have some just chill out. It's water cooler time. Just chill and talk about whatever's on your mind. I mean, right now, I'm kind of a blank slate. Like, I was listening to a bunch of Bullet for My Valentine, but that's a whole nother story. Hello, Captain Trek. How you doing? Let's see if I can get the invite, the StreamYard in there. Yeah, might actually help open up some open lines, but yeah, there we go. There's that. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, it's been a night, a very dark, dreary night. Pardon me. Ooh. So, I don't really have a topic tonight. I wanted to discuss the Alec Baldwin thing, but I think it's been like played out to death, and oh crap! What the hell is going on here? Okay, yeah, but I think the Alec Baldwin thing, until we get more facts, it's just hearsay. Hope I've been talking to some people about getting a stream going. I've got this stream coming up. Yeah, I don't usually stream on the weekends, but I do have something coming up special. We're going to be talking anime. It's not going to be the normal time either. It's going to be an hour earlier on Saturday. And we're going to have Go 13 and one other so far. Another guest, but we're gonna be talking what we love about anime, and that's probably gonna be a good break. I'm excited. Like, I haven't been this excited since. Well, I heard they. I haven't been this excited since I heard they were making a new Star Wars. Now that was exciting, but then I saw The Force Awakens. Yeah, it was okay. It was watchable compared to the other two. Oh, don't even I don't even want to get into that. Like, it's been talked to death ad nauseum. It's just, oh, like, I couldn't think of a more vile hive of scum and villainy than what is running Star Wars today. Yes, that's a Disney bash. I'll say it straight up. I don't care. I'm to the point where I just don't care. And for good reason. You killed everything that made it great. You stomped all over it with your politics and your gender agenda. It's not to mention your your fake diversity. 7 pillars of diversity, indeed. More like 7 pillars of idiocy. I've never seen so much crap come out of one studio in forever. Usually studios are hit and miss. They have some hits, they have some flops, but this is just like literally pissing on the goodwill of everybody. And it's not just Star Wars now either. It's Marvel. It's happening everywhere. And I'm not just talking about Disney either. It's happening over in DC. And Disney has absolutely nothing to do with DC. DC is not even owned by, I think it's owned by what the fuck, Time Warner. They're getting just as bad. Well, I mean, just look at the lineup for the CW. Batwoman? Batwoman's a horror show. It's like I couldn't even make this shit up in my Eldritch nightmares. Like this is bad. I don't know what's going on with these studios, but they need to just stop preaching to us and just tell a damn good story. You can't just make up a damn good story. You gotta force diversity and shit into it, and gender politics and all and pronouns and all that crap. Not to mention the whole thing about Superman. You made Superman a protester instead of a fighter. What the hell are you on to make you think that that is actually a good thing? Seriously. Whatever you're on, it's gotta be some good stuff. I mean, I don't condone drugs or anything, but damn. There's only so much that the fans can actually take before they're all just like, fuck you, we're gone. And then once the money stops, oh wait, I forgot, you don't care about money. All you care about is your little brownie points and your virtue signalings and oh my god, I'm such a good person because I'm fighting for this good cause. No. No. You're a walking shit show. And you're just as bad as the dumpster fire you're trying to represent. Comics never had a diversity problem. Star Wars never had a diversity problem. The only people that had the only diversity problem that Star Wars had was, oh wait, it didn't. What? Actually, I take that back. The only problem with Star Wars is the people thinking it had a problem. There was no problem with Star Wars. Star Wars was more inclusive than any of them. Not to mention Star Trek. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started with Star Trek. I'm not even a Trekkie, and I know I could see the writing on the wall. I consider myself a casual fan of Star Trek at best. And I could clearly see, it's plain as freaking day, clear as crystal, that the same thing's happening. Ooh, men bad, kill the patriarchy. We're not gonna do this until all men are dehumanized and meh meh. Yeah. Get off your high horse and write some real freaking stories. Just write. Shut your pie hole, know your role, and write. Plain and simple. Do your job you're paid for. And write a damn good story. It's really all we asked. Keep it in canon. Why is my dad popping in my head right now? There's something my dad used to say. He called it the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what KISS stood for. Yeah, keep it simple. Just write a good story. I couldn't ask for anything more. What am I talking about, Wesley Crusher? I'm talking about dang near everything. Star Wars, Star Trek. Just write a damn good story. That's all we've ever really asked for. We don't want your politics. We don't want your agendas. We just want a good story. I mean, respect canon and write a good story. And as my dad always said, keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. I'm everything seems to be going to pot. And not to mention I can't remember, was Supergirl always bisexual or a lesbian? I can't remember. Or is that just CW's politics bleeding in? I don't remember her being like full blown lesbian. I mean, I can't. I don't recall it. Yes, Wesley Crusher. Good point. Exactly. Even in video games, I would rather have shit graphics than a shit story. I knew exactly what you're saying. If the story's good, I could give a fuck less about the graphics. If you're telling a good story and the gameplay's good, I could care less about the graphics. That's why I still play Castlevania and the original Super Mario Brothers every once in a while. To this and the original Legend of Zelda. I know Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link gets a lot of crap, but I love the purple shit out of that game. I will I will sing the praises of what that game actually tried to do till the day I die. To the very day that I take my last breath, I will sing the praises of what Zelda 2 actually tried to do. And what Zelda 2 actually tried to do was try to make a semi role playing game experience with experience points, with kind of like this 2D side scrolling hack and slash thing with this in the battle mode. Because once you hit a monster, it just went into like battle explore mode. And then it became this platform hack and slash. Sometimes there were puzzles, but it still had that gigantic overworld map that felt like you could go everywhere, but really, I think it was the only real Zelda game that actually kind of railroaded you. I think that's the only downfall of Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Exactly. It doesn't matter how old the game is or how old the graphics look. If it has an excellent story behind it, I'm all for it. If it's got, like, if this game is seated deep in lore and it already canonically has, you know, a good story, don't cock it up with politics or agendas or gender agendas or uh, all that other crap that they're throwing in there. The last thing you need to tell me is that the next reiteration of Link is living in a van by the river. I'm gonna be like, get the heck out of, get the heck out. And if this happens, I'm gonna be like, you were such a good game. You were such a great franchise. What the hell happened to you? What? What in your life made you think that you needed to go down this route? Because it sure as hell wasn't the fans that told you to do it. I don't think the fans would tell them to do it. First of all, a van has no business in the Zelda world in the first place. Why? Because it's a medieval style world, that's why. A medieval high fantasy world. Hyrule has no business for vans. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't have time for bullshit. That's right, Dee Dee Catman, aka Dee Dee Marsden. Hello. All I say is thank the makers that we actually have Dune. Dune is good. Oh my gosh, Dune is so much better than what we were getting. I don't know if it is the soundtrack. The soundtrack's kind of just ambient, like situationally ambient. It's good for just watching the movie, and I wouldn't buy it on it's not gonna make it in my vinyl collection, I'll tell you that. Yeah, but apparently it's going around. Everybody feels this way. It's not just me. It's not just. Yeah, I hate to be all doom and gloom and everything's going to shit, but well, it's the truth. You can't hide the truth. And if you try, it'll eventually come out. I mean, oh, it just gripes me to no end. Um, I was gonna see if I can get somebody in here. If anybody wants to come up, and we'll just talk and chill for a little bit. I mean, there's no. Yeah, it's yeah, butterflies. Right, it's a real kick in the childhood. It's like a big f you to everybody who'd known and loved these things. And the people that are actually writing and preaching these things and putting these in these stories, that doesn't sound like my problem. That sounds like a you problem. I don't know, but I'm not gonna mindlessly give them money every time they come out with something new, if you could even call it new. It's more like rehashed, rebooted, or even remastered. Even video games are getting like this. They're just remastering things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Resident Evil, but how many times can you actually play Resident Evil 4 or revamp Resident Evil 4? I mean, geez. I think this is, let's see, fucking GameCube, PlayStation version, Xbox upon original release. Let's see, we had the Wii U Marketplace version, PlayStation 3, Um, we've had the PlayStation 4 version, and now they're going on the PlayStation 5 with the HD, the 4K release. Jeez Louise, that's what, 6 different versions of Resident Evil 4? Holy Azathoth. Why? I could understand. Like, if you missed out on that console generation, that might be cool. But if you you could just call this random thought hour. Because that's exactly what this is. You keep rehashing and rebooting until it's only maybe a fraction of what it originally was in the first place. Hello, Sherry. It's mind-boggling what companies will do. Is it that bad? I guess the money is so bad at the casinos from where Konami only uses their IPs and pachinko machines anymore, and slot machines, that they are releasing slowly their entire library of video games within the course of 1 year. They're going to be releasing everything remastered. That includes Castlevania. Castlevania is practically already completed. Contra. I think they're going to be remastering the Gradius series. Gradius. Metal Gear. All the Metal Gears are going to be coming out remastered. Wow. There's a lot. Not that I'm bitching that Konami's releasing everything. Granted, we had a hard last couple years. 2020 was rough on everyone. Companies, people, businesses alike. I'm not saying it didn't have an effect on anybody. It had an effect on everything. The economy. You don't think that bleeds over to video games and movies and anything? Well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But I digress. It's good to see these video games get remastered, but and for new generations to enjoy. Hello, Games, Movies, and Comics RS. Yeah, you like video games. Did you hear about the entire Konami library being released? I hope so. No, you did not. Yeah, they're going to be releasing basically the entire Konami library. And if you want to come talk about it, I have it. I have it. The StreamYard link pinned up at the top. We'll just talk about it right here, right now. This was supposed to be like a water cooler session and just turned into a giant ass rant session. Don't get me wrong. I'm kind of happy that they're redoing the the entire Konami library. It's been a long time since we had anything, and I mean anything, out of Konami. So reissuing their whole library within the course of a year, that is big news. And I couldn't just ignore it either. Yes, Konami Castlevania. You are right. Yeah, make Castlevania great again. I don't think there's any more room for Castlevania in the timeline unless you actually make the Battle of 1999 playable, which you only mentioned and shown a little bit of. Yeah, I'd like to play the Battle of 1999. What about it, Konami? Can you make it happen? Are you cool enough to do that? Or are you just going to sit on your laurels and let them rot in pachinko machines that probably nobody's going to play because they're so scared about this this coof that they just won't be able to be played? Because I know that's why you're bringing out the remasters, because you need the money. I mean, what other reason would it be? You're not making the money in the casinos that you thought you would. You need the money. They've been releasing it silently, bit by bit, games, movies, and comics. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it unless you could read Japanese. It's coming. I've heard word they're gonna be releasing Metal Gear, and I've also heard that they're gonna release the entire library from the same source. So I'm running with it, and that's a good thing. I'm hitting the ground running on this one. So that's definitely good news. Konami's finally waking up and, I guess, trying to do something with their library other than let it collect dust. They should hire some of these studios to remake, like these people that make these fan games, have them remaster it. Because weren't you playing Games, Movies, and Castlevania RS? Weren't you playing what was it? A remastered version of Castlevania 2. It was like redid in like another engine. Yeah, he said that was hard. If I remember correctly. Like, if they can make Castlevania 2 harder, jeez Louise. Castlevania 2 is like the only one I can actually beat on, like, literally on command. Ah, there he is. He says, yes, I was playing Castlevania 2 Revamped. It's a fan-made game. Maybe they should hire some of these people. Or at least like a temp hire just to do this. Because that'd be something. That'd be something new. To breathe new life into those games. And add a whole nother difficulty spike. As if they weren't Nintendo hard enough. Oh, let's see. What else do we got here? Let's see what we got in news today. Let's just make it, since I'm all up here by myself, I'll just make it show what's trending on Twitter right now. I'll see what I can find. Let's play what's trending. Are they really bringing back Survivor? You're kidding me. They're bringing back reality TV show Survivor on CBS. Yeah, this stuff's on Twitter right now. Let's see. I seen this thing where it was a hashtag MTG is an idiot. And I thought, ooh, Magic the Gathering. Let's see what we got to say. No, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene political stuff. I got excited. I thought it was for the card game. Thanks, D.D. Myers. Thanks, butterflies. I understand. Oh, it's okay. I'll just chill here. Yeah, I had an ex that used to watch those. She was really into reality shows. She was really into that and Big Brother and The Real World when it came out. I'm like, okay, just just be in love with everything that killed MTV. But do I blame MTV? No. They had to survive. They had to adapt. Reality TV was reality TV shows were were doing good, and they saw the writing on the wall and rode coattail. I mean, it's all about keep. I guess it's all about keeping a business alive, which I guess, am I defending it? In a way, you could say. I guess it's a business decision for better or worse. I don't think it was for the better. Because I remember when MTV used to have music all the time, 24/7. It was nothing but music, music documentaries, music news, music, music, music. It was all about the music. If it wasn't about music, it was about the fashion and the lifestyle. Are you okay? I detect a hint of sarcasm there. Yeah, I don't like how they change characters for political reasons. Yeah, exactly, Dee Dee Myers. They don't care. They don't care about us. As long as we're giving them money, they don't care about us. How do we know? Because they call us toxic man babies and whiners and is and phobes if we don't agree with their politics or agendas. They also call us alt right Yahtzees for lack of not using a certain word that would probably get my channel ghosted. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to say it. They'll call us outright Nazis. It's like, I don't even care anymore. You want to ghost me for telling the truth? Go ahead, ghost me. I'm done hiding. I'm done playing these linguistic gymnastics. You want the truth? I'll give you the damn truth. Pure, blunt, and fucking simple. Because if my dad taught me anything at all, I will always remember this. Keep it simple, stupid. I'm out of here. Darth Hester out.